This just might be the best valued speaker Sony has to offer. We will be covering the audio quality, as well as showing you all the modes it has to offer, and my takes of having it for several years. This thing, you might have noticed, has some seriously eye-catching lights on the front of it, making it stand out in a crowd. And also they're quite bright too, see that? They're lighting up the table. They switch colors, you can turn them off as well. There is a power button which can couple as a pairing button, plus and minus button for volume up and down, pause and play button, and a live function button. So all these combined help this speaker reach its true potential. See how this is white right here? That means extra bass mode is on. And to turn that off, you basically hold the pause and play button and minus button to switch it to standard mode. And we will be doing a comparison of the extra bass mode on versus off. That will be very helpful for you guys. Having the buttons to be easily accessible makes it where you don't have to mess around with a finicky phone app or anything like that. So everything's pretty simplistic as well. And on the back we also have another compartment which is pretty watertight, I'd say, but you don't want to submerge it. We are given 3 buttons and also 3 ports. And it has, this is where you charge it, it's a DC USB-B connector, and of course it does have an audio jack, so perfect for a speaker. So I think some of these buttons do have a dual functions, like this one turns on and off the lights if you hold it, but it also
about 50%.
It also reads the battery out, which is pretty cool. So on here, the WPC mode is wireless party chain mode, which means you can link several Sony speakers together, and it's a proprietary technology, so it doesn't work with other speaker brands. But if you have multiple Sonys, I mean, hey, connect them all together and it will sync the lights and it will sync the music. So I think that would be pretty cool, honestly, to try that out. So sponsor. Now, the 3 sound modes it includes is extra bass mode, standard, and live sound. And we haven't covered live sound yet, but it's this button. Once clicked, which we will also include that in the sound audio test of it, it sort of makes the speaker go out like this, and it sort of fills it. It's pretty interesting to hear, but I don't know how good the microphone will pick that up since it's just a one microphone, not a dual microphone. So we'll see though. You'll definitely be able to hear it. The individual satellite speakers within it has 2 on each side, and they're 48mm speakers, pretty big. And inside the center of it, and also over here on the back side of the speaker, this inside here is a reverberation device. It helps it produce extra bass whenever that mode is turned on. You can really feel and hear the power out of it. The weight of it is approximately 2 pounds. It has NFC pairing, yes. It has hands-free function, yes, as well. Bluetooth specification version 4.2, 2.4 gigahertz band, which is fine for a speaker, and that is 32.81 feet of max communication range, which is very good. It has a 20 to 20,000 hertz range, which is the human hearing range, which is good. It has internal rechargeable battery. The battery life is approximately 24 hours using standard mode / lighting off. So that's the max, is like 24 hours of on use the whole time, which is pretty impressive. And it does 14 hours of constant use with extra bass mode / lighting on. That's honestly very reasonable. Can definitely recommend. Hold this down where it says pairing, or dual function mode. So you hold that down.
Bluetooth pairing.
We will be playing all 3 audio using the same exact volume and same exact song. I recommend headphones for the best listening experience. The green mode is standard mode. Let's begin. On to test number 2. And also, if you're enjoying the video so far, please leave a subscribe on the channel. It would mean a lot. Now we will turn on live mode. So let's see. Light up a simple light. So for live mode, I think it's way better in person, and also it involves specific circumstances of positioning of the speaker. As the way it's described on the website, it's like the waves, they're propagated in a certain way outwards, so it's more a filling experience basically.
It depends a lot on the acoustics of the environment you're listening in.
For the final test that you've all been waiting for, let's turn on extra bass mode and see if it's actually better. Actually, so there we have it. Oh, I turned it off. Anyways, it is very impressive for the size, and the bass that it puts out on extra bass mode is quite impressive, I'd say. I use it personally with extra bass mode on all the time, as I like bass, and the battery life for me is fantastic. The battery capacity doesn't seem to decrease any. I will definitely recommend this. I think when it initially came out, it was around like 199 bucks, which is a pretty good price for this decent of a speaker. And I searched on eBay and I found one for around 89 bucks now. So I'd say it's a very affordable speaker for the quality that you get out of this form factor. And it is dust and water resistant. And yeah, it's honestly great, and it can go really loud too. We were playing these at about like 65% to 70% volume. So basically, I dropped this thing face down like this. It hit the back of it right here from about 7 feet up, basically, and it fell over. I was like, oh no, it's gonna break. But no, look, it's still here. We did all these testing. It's very rugged, and that's my personal experience with it. The value of this speaker is basically next level, and if you find it for MSRP or below, I recommend grabbing one of these because you won't regret it, and especially if you like bass. Even if you don't, they have 2 different modes for that. So yeah, I'd say the battery life, everything adds up to be a phenomenal speaker, especially for the price. You will enjoy the use out of it. If you found this review to be helpful, please drop a subscribe, it means a lot. And like the video too. Comment down below your thoughts on it, or any questions you might have, or any other products you might want us to review, because we would be happy to do that for you.